Hello viewers, welcome to the preview of the 10th day of the Madras racing season 2023-24. A card of 9 races has been framed with first race scheduled to begin at 1:15 p.m. Race number 1, the Kelso Handicap Division 1 for horses rated 20 to 45, 0 to 19, eligible in class 4, 4 years old and over, distance 1100 meters. We are looking at 3 horses in this frame. Number 2, Skylight, number 6, Shah's Comrade, and number 9, Wild Frank, all ran in race number 35 of the current Madras racing season. Number 2, Skylight, 2 outings, and the last outing, race number 35, finished 4th to Mayflower, while number 6, Shah's Comrade, 2 outings. Both the occasions, Shah's Comrade finished 8th, and number 9, Wild Frank, had 2 outings, and in this race, race number 35, finished 3rd to Mayflower. Number 3 is Turf Melody. Turf Melody has had 2 outings in the last UT racing season, and on both the occasions, Turf Melody finished 2nd. Race number 24 of the UT racing season finished 2nd to Swarga, and race number 91 of the UT racing season finished 2nd to Star Lab. Number 4 is Cuban Pete. Cuban Pete has had 2 outings so far in the current Madras racing season, and on both the occasions, Cuban Pete did not finish on the frame, and this is race number 36 that we are looking at, where Cuban Pete finished 7th to Constant Variable. Number 5, Wood Art, number 8, Dazzling Princess, both ran in race number 26 of the current Madras racing season. Wood Art in this race, race number 26, ran over 1200 meters, finished 2nd to King Roger, while number 8, Dazzling Princess, has had 2 outings, and on both the occasions, Dazzling Princess finished 5th. Number 10, Bohemian Star, number 11, Emperor Charmavat, 2 horses in this frame. Bohemian Star has had 3 outings and was on board on only 1 occasion, that was in race number 23, finished 3rd to Great Spirit, and here in race number 41, finished 8th to Windsor Walk, while number 11, Emperor Charmavat, in this race finished 6th. Race number 2, the Kelso Handicap Division 2 for horses rated 20 to 45, 0 to 19, eligible in class 4, 4 years old and over, distance 1100 meters. We are looking at 3 horses, number 1, 5 and 7. Number 1 is Windsor Walk, has had 2 outings. Initial outing, race number 23, finished 5th, and subsequently came out and won the race, race number 41, by a margin of 3.5 lengths, beating Choice, while number 5, Star of Liberty, 3 outings and just once on board in race number 25, in here in race number 41 finished 10th, while number 7, Magical Wave, ran twice and both the occasion was on board, and in this race finished 4th. Number 2 is King Show. King Show has had 3 outings in the last UT racing season, and on all the 3 occasions, King's Show failed to finish on board. This is race number 112 that we're looking at, where King's Show finished 8th to Glorious Grace. Number 3, Presto Pa. Presto Pa has had 3 outings so far, and on all the 3 occasions, Presto Pa was on board, including a win. Race number 1 finished 3rd to Zenita. Race number 17 finished 3rd to MSG Fantasy, and subsequent outing won the race by a margin of 4 3/4 lengths and gets a penalty of 11 points. Number 4 is Autumn Shah. Autumn Shah has had 1 outing in the current Madras racing season, race number 25. This is that we are looking at, where Autumn Shah ran 7 out of 8 runners. The winner of this race was Great Spirit, beating Trump Baby by half a length. Number 6 is Rwanda. Rwanda has had 3 outings in the last UT racing season, and on all the 3 occasions, Rwanda finished 5th. Race number 12 finished 5th, race number 24 finished 5th, and in this race, race number 82 also finished 5th to Mon General. Number 8, Sunny Isles. Sunny Isles has had 2 outings. Initial outing was in race number 1, finished 10 out of 12 runners, and subsequently came out and won the race, race number 19. This is what we are looking at, run over 1200 meters by a margin of 2 1/4 lengths and gets a penalty of 10 points. Number 9, Glorious Evensong. Glorious Evensong ran once during the current Madras racing season. Race number 23, this is what we are looking at, where Surya Krishi won this race by a margin of 1 3/4 lengths, and Glorious Evensong finished at the wrong end of the field. Number 10 is Stern Maiden. Stern Maiden so far has had 3 outings. Initial outing was in race number 9, finished 4th to SEO. Subsequent outing, race number 25, finished 5th to Great Spirit. And here in race number 35, also finished 5th to Mayflower. Number 11, Stolen Glance. Stolen Glance ran once during the current Madras racing season. Race number 37, this is what we are looking at, where Stolen Glance finished at the tail end of the field. Presto Pa was the winner of this race. Race number 3, the Shamadal Handicap Division 1, for horses rated 40 to 65, 0 to 39, eligible in Class 3, distance 1200 meters. Number 1 is Angel Light. Angel Heart, I beg your pardon. Angel Heart ran twice during the current Madras racing season. Initial outing was on race number 20, where Angel Heart finished 3rd to Soft Whisper. And here in this race, race number 32, finished 3/4 lengths behind Constant Variable. Number 2, Gutsy. Number 4, Swarga. 2 horses in this frame. Number 2, Gutsy, ran in race number 13 and won the race, and prior to that had back-to-back win in Ooty, and here in race number 13 won this race by a margin of 3/4 lengths, beating Miss Elio, and gets a penalty of 12 points, while number 4 Swarga ran 3rd in this race. Number 3, Augusta. Augusta ran 4 times during the last Ooty racing season, won a race, and was on board on 2 occasions, and here in race number 101 finished 5th to Dark Sun. Number 5 is Cartel. Cartel has had 2 outings so far during the current Madras racing season, and on both the occasions Cartel failed to finish on board. Initial outing, race number 4, finished 8th to Speculation, and here in race number 30 finished 5th to Montalisa. Number 6 is Gallantry. Gallantry has had 2 outings so far during the current Madras racing season. Initial outing was on race number 30, finished 7 out of 10 runners to Montalina, and again in race number 34 finished 7th to Renegade. Number 7, Mon General. Mon General ran in race number 5 of the current Madras racing season and finished 9 out of 10 runners. Montalina won this race and subsequently was entered in race number 20 but was withdrawn on veterinary grounds. Last runner of the race, horse number 8, Supreme Grandeur, ran twice during the current Madras racing season. Initial outing, race number 10, finished 3rd to Soft Whisper, and subsequently won the race. Race number 21 ran over 1200 meters by a margin of 3 1/4 lengths, beating Choice, and Supreme Grandeur gets a penalty of 11 points. Race number 4, the Shamadil Handicap Division 2, handicap for horses rated 40 to 65, 20 to 39, eligible in Class 3, distance 1200 meters. Number 2 is Supreme Runner. Supreme Runner ran twice in the last Ooty racing season. On both the occasions finished 3rd. Race number 77 finished 3rd to Slonche, and subsequent outing in Ooty, race number 99, this is that we are looking at, also finished 3rd to Lady Royal. Number 3 is Sheer Elegance. Sheer Elegance has had 4 outings during the last Ooty racing season, and on all the 4 occasions Sheer Elegance has been on board. Race number 5 finished 4th, race number 35 finished 2nd, race number 71 finished 3rd, and subsequent outing, race number 105, won the race by a margin of 5 1/4 lengths. Number 4 is Great Spirit. Great Spirit ran twice during the current Madras racing season. Initial outing, race number 15, finished second to Zenita, and subsequent outing came out and won the race, race number 25, beating Trump Baby by half a length, and Great Spirit gets a penalty of 10 points. Number 5, Fiat Justicia. 2 outings so far. Race number 14 finished 7th to Sonic Dash, and here in race number 36 finished 5th to Constant Variable. Number 6 is Seminole Wind. Seminole Wind ran in race number 13 of the current Madras racing season, and Seminole Wind in this race ran over 1400 meters, finished 5th to Gutsy. Number 7 is Sheer Rocks. Sheer Rocks ran twice so far in the current Madras racing season. Race number 10 finished 4th to Soft Whisper, and subsequent outing, this is race number 42 that we are looking at, finished second, 4 lengths behind Bertha. Sheer Rocks runs in class 3 now. Number 8 is Jimla. Jimla ran once, and a winner, that too in race number 39, run over 1200 meters, where Jimla won this race by a thumping majority of 8 3/4 lengths, beating Marketer, and Jimla gets a penalty of 13 points. Race number 5, the Madras Race Club Trophy, handicap for horses rated 80 and above in class 1. Outstation horses are eligible. 60 to 79 are also eligible. Distance 1400 meters. Number 1, Anastasia, and number 6, Slanche. We're looking at 2 horses in this frame. Number 1, Anastasia, won this race by a margin of 1 3/4 lengths, beating Passe, and gets a penalty of 7 points, while number 6, Slanche, after having won a race, race number 6, finished 3rd in this race. Number 3 is Glorious Grace. Glorious Grace has had 5 outings in the last OT racing season and 3 wins. And here in race number 22, race number 122, was a winner by a margin of 4 1/4 lengths, beating Windermere. Number 4 is The Awakening. The Awakening ran once during the last OT racing season, race number 19. This is what we are looking at, where The Awakening finished at the wrong end of the field. Naughty Dancer was the winner of this race. We are looking at 2 horses in this frame, number 7, Mughal, and number 9, Ruby Rosa. Both ran in race number 22 of the current Madras racing season. Mughal has had 2 outings. Race number 6 finished 4th to Slanche, and here in race number 22 finished 6th to Anastasia, while Ruby Rosa in this race finished 5th. Number 8 is Presidential. Presidential has had only 1 outing so far during the current Madras racing season. Race number 40, this is what we are looking at, where Presidential finished 4th to King Louis, who won this race in a start to finish affair. Race number 5, the main event of the day, the Deepak Khaitan Memorial Guindy Gold Cup Grade 3. Terms for Indian horses 3 years old and over. Distance 1600 meters. Number 1, Once You Go Black, by Wind Legend out of Aksina. Winner of the Mysore Derby, 2nd in the Super Mile in Bangalore to Northern Lights, and this is the latest run of Once You Go Black. Finished 3rd to Evaldo in the Karnataka Mile Championship Grade 2. Number 2 is Imperial Pa. Imperial Pa, 3 back-to-back wins in Kolkata, including the win of the Monsoon Derby at Calcutta in a dead heat with success, and 4th to Mira in the Indian Derby, and could not participate in the Indian Turf Invitation Cup. Number 3, Shamrock. Shamrock is by Excellent Art out of Nora. 2 back-to-back wins in Mysore, 6 wins out of 11 starts, and this is the Governor's Cup that we are looking at, where Shamrock won this race by 1.5 lengths, beating Shubham. Number 4, Coup de Lion. Coup de Lion latest win was in Mysore, a Class 1 race in Pune, I beg your pardon. Coup de Lion won this race, race number 95, run over 1600 meters by a margin of 1¼ lengths, beating Chopin. Race number 7, the Sickle Handicap for horses rated 20 to 45, 0 to 19, eligible in Class 4, distance 1400 meters. Number 2 is Felix. Felix has had 3 outings so far in the current Madras racing season, and all the 3 occasions Felix has finished on board. Race number 2 finished second to Vijaya. Subsequently came out and won the race, race number 11, that was beating Salome by half a length, and here in race number 28 finished third to Miss Allure. Number 3 is King Sun. King Sun, 2 outings so far. Initial outing was on race number 10, where King Sun finished 8th, and here in race number 42 finished 4th to Bertha. Number 4, Cynosure. Cynosure ran once during the last OT racing season, race number 91. This is what we are looking at, where Cynosure finished 5th to Star Lab. Number 6, Made in Heaven. Made in Heaven has had 2 outings so far, and in race number 3, which was Made in Heaven's initial outing, finished 5th to Clockwise, and here in race number 33 also finished 5th to Star Kova. Number 7, Desert Star. Desert Star ran in race number 27 of the current Madras racing season, and finished at the tail end of the field. The winner of this race was Lord Moy in a close finish with Rolling Star. Number 11 is Fine Promise. Fine Promise ran in the last OT racing season, and this is race number 104 that we are looking at, where Fine Promise finished 4th to Naughty Wonder. Number 12 is Awesomeness. Awesomeness ran in race number 39 of the current Madras racing season and finished at the wrong end of the field. The winner of this race was Jimla, who won this race by a margin of 8 3/4 lengths. Race number 8, the Mr. Prospector Handicap for horses rated 40 to 65, 20 to 39, eligible in Class 3, distance 1600 meters. We are looking at 2 horses here. Number 1, Sweet Fragrance, and number 3, Miss Allure. Both ran in race number 28 of the current Madras racing season. Number 1, Sweet Fragrance, ran 7th in this race, while number 3, Miss Allure, has had 2 outings so far. Race number 13 finished 2nd and came out and won the race, race number 28, by a margin of 4 lengths, and gets a penalty of 12 points. Number 2 is Grandiose. Grandiose ran race number 24 of the current Madras racing season, race that was run over 1400 meters, and Grandiose in this race finished 5th to Sonic Dash. Number 4 is Anzio. Anzio, after having won his last outing in OT, race run over 1300 meters, came out and finished 5th in this race here in Madras in race number 30, finished 6th, I beg your pardon, to Montalina. Number 5 is Divina. Divina has had 2 outings so far in the current Madras racing season, and both the occasions Divina finished off board, and this is race number 40 that we are looking at, where Divina finished 6th to King Louis. Number 7, Surya Krishi, and number 9, Perfect Blend. We're looking at two horses, both ran in race number 23. Surya Krishi, after having run after one season, won this race by a margin of 1 3/4 lengths, beating Perfect Blend to second place. 1 3/4 lengths separated the two. Number 8 is She's Our Star. She's Our Star has had two outings so far in the current Madras racing season. Initial outing was in race number 5, where She's Our Star finished 7th to Maltonila, and here in race number 34, She's Our Star finished 3rd to Renegade. Race number 9, the Lawshaw Handicap, for horses rated 0 to 25 in class 5, 4 years old and over, distance 1600 meters. We're looking at three horses. Number 1, Three of a Kind, number 6, MSG Fantasy, and number 7, Mr. Mozart. All ran in race number 32 of the current Madras racing season. MSG Fantasy ran thrice, won a race number 17, and here in race number 32 finished second, while number 6, Three of a Kind, in this race finished 5th, and Mr. Mozart, having run two times so far, and both the occasions was on board in this race, finished 3rd. Number 2 is Royal Falcon. We are looking at Royal Falcon, has had two outings. Initial outing was in race number 23, finished at 9 out of 12 runners, and here in race number 27 finished 3rd to Lord Moy. Number 3 is Memory Lane. Memory Lane has had only one outing, the opener of the Madras racing season, that was race number 1, where Memory Lane finished 9th out of 12 runners. The winner of this race was Zenita. Number 4, The Sting. The Sting ran 3 times so far during the current Madras racing season. Twice on board race number 19, finished 4th to Sunny Isles, and subsequent outing, race number 37, finished 4th to Presto Par. Number 5 is Touch of Fury. Touch of Fury, last outing was at Ooty in the last season, race number 71. This is what we're looking at, where Touch of Fury finished 4th to Royal Icon. Number 8, Authentic Bell. Authentic Bell has had 4 outings during the last Ooty racing season, and not made any impressions in all the 4 outings, and here in race number 105 finished at the tail end of the field. Sheer Elegance was the winner of this race.